man. I'm gonna try to finish the season. We'll see if we'll win or not. I just played a game over here on
Charles and I
Twitch.
set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On first down. It's Holmes, and this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On play action, Young. Flushed out right.
I can find nobody open.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Got the wrong one.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, it's Young. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side.
Oh, come on, bro.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. On 2nd down, it's Holmes.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Young.
Got more.
That one going to be complete to David Moore. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Young off the play fake. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 35. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Young to throw it.
Yeah, I have nobody open.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Young. Flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. Young with it, 3rd and goal. Slings it to Anders, and it's complete. The tight end has it. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. From the shotgun, it's Young. Escaping the pressure right.
Have nobody open.
And that is incomplete,
come
but
on.
there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call.
So
they decline the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them, to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. To throw again on second down. Jackson. And this one complete to Smith. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after one. Jackson looking to throw on third.
There we go.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson.
There we go.
And he's
Good
brought
set.
down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And my goodness, that means this next drive will begin 4 yards from the end zone already.
Ah,
and
come on.
he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. And they'll run again.
There's no way in hell. Come on, bro.
Losing yardage to the 5. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
This has not been a fun sequence for him at all. First and goal, no gain. Second and goal, he ends up losing yardage. He may be trying to talk him into getting the ball a third time, but I think it's going to be difficult for him to win that battle.
They'll look to throw on third and goal.
Yeah.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Third and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open, left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
Blankenship's kick is good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards. And then
they're trying to throw one for the touchdown.
Getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And he returns this to the 22. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
Do you think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Oh, he caught it.
Touchdown,
come on.
Baltimore. Will Fuller, 45 yards. And the Ravens on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Yeah, no, not really, man. I didn't play that much.
Almost like they had somewhere else.
Play Madden 20.
After the game.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. This one fielded at the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much.
I know what you mean, man.
A yard pass there to the 21.
I've been trying to snipe players all night, all day, just trying to improve my team, but can't keep up, man, with these players that are buying all these cards and stuff. It's not good, though. Just do it for fun.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here a throw taken in by Watkins. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he is
come on, really?
inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Now here's Young. And this is caught by Watkins. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. They'll throw again. Young. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. On 2nd down now. It's Holmes.
Oh, are you serious?
Down to the 2-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll try to run this one in.
Oh, you serious?
Stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Come on, man.
Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand.
Come on.
I know what I would call on offense. I would go for
run the
I want some type of
dive.
a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. 22 yards there, a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point
Yeah,
you
he
just
got
brought
me.
up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme.
Really? Oh my God!
Ravens
Really?
touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 44 yards. And the
Don't worry about
Ravens
the
come
underneath,
right
man.
out of the
Gotta go worry
locker
about
room
the
and
deep.
score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Almost had it.
All the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
They'll run on first down. Holmes. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Holmes. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Off the play fake, Young.
Got him.
Here's Fuller with a catch.
Good job, Fuller.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. First down, Young. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They'll try the left side. Holmes.
Oh, come on, Holmes. Cut it up, bro.
7 down to the 4-yard line.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Chose the wrong fucking play, bro.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Holmes. He is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short. That'll bring up 4th down after back-to-back-to-back 3-yard pickups. Young takes it on the sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Ravens are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. They're going to try and run.
There we
and
go.
he'll get into the
Tie
end
it up.
zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the 2-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the 2-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. From the 10. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
All right, let's go.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Looking here for Smith downfield.
Oh, come on, Humphrey.
And
Come on, bro.
bounds all the way down at about the 2.
But I think it's about time I took my eyes off of the secondary or the guys with the football. How about the offensive line on that snap? They took care of business.
Absolutely, and when he can stay in the pocket like that, you're going to get big plays like we just saw. Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right.
Shit.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
On 2nd and goal. Jackson flushed out, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
All right. Still got time.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And a very elusive run as he'll wind up getting about 9 on that one. 57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They go play action. Young. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And he'll give it here to his right.
Ran into it.
An all-time great tackler, Brian Dawkins, making the play there. Still 9 remaining on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Holmes.
Come on, bro.
This time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Here's Young from the shotgun. Flush to his right.
Wow.
Almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
This is game, bro.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
God.
He finds his man.
Good
complete.
shit,
That's Watkins. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? On first down, Holmes.
Come on.
Wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 4. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. They'll keep it on the ground.
Ready? Fullback, come on.
He's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And to give this time to the tailback. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Young to throw. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Holmes. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Jackson. Gets this to Waller. Room here to run. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
Here's Jackson. He's going to look deep for Watkins.
There we go.
This is going to be intercepted.
Shot Diablo.
Picked up by
I don't think he saw him.
Diablo. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Now Young. Holmes has got it complete. And he will get out of bounds here to stop the clock, but not a huge pickup there. 6, maybe 7. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Young. Being chased out left. Young into the slide, and he's got a first down. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Young. Finding Watkins, and he's out of bounds, so give him about 9 as that stops the clock. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Young connecting with Andrews, and he goes out of bounds. It looks like
I think I got enough.
50. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Young now from the 50. Escaping the pressure right. Here we go. This to avoid overtime.
Oh, let's go.
A touchdown.
Let's go. Damn. That was an insane game, bro.
You can just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right?
That was a great game, bro. Yeah, that's a crazy game, man. I already got Devin Moore, whatever his name is. That was him.
A pretty good arm there, too.
That's an insane game, bro. I thought I was going to lose that game. I want to see that last catch, man. That's this one, yeah. Yeah, I had but nobody open, but I was like, can't believe it. Like nothing. That was a good game, bro. No, he underthrew it. I think it was under the corner. I got lucky in that game. But I mean, you see my running back? He's playing better. What is that? Vince Young played good too. I'm not gonna lie. I like this new scheme that I'm running. The affirmation close.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be
We
a
used
fun
to run
one.
this
Madden
back
Ultimate
2 years
Team
ago,
matchup
I think.
As you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game, let's get right to it.
All right, let's get it.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And we are underway in Foxborough. A fairly short. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And
come on.
By the Ravens. And he will take this down
Damn.
at the 10-yard line.
Oh, that was a good start.
Careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. On second down, it's Holmes. He'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
From the 5-yard line, will this opening drive yield 6? This is 3rd and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. He's going to be marked down very close to the first down marker, but it looks like he's a yard short. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
It's gonna run the ball now.
There
we go, big boy.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Wilson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down. Here's Chubb on the read option.
There we go.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's Chubb on the read option. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it 3rd down. Here's Wilson to throw.
Come on, bro.
To his running back, Nick Chubb. And he will have a Patriots 1st down.
I messed up. Press the wrong button.
Version.
Can I run the ball?
Here's Wilson. Going out wide, finds Chubb. It'll be a gain of 6, 2nd down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Wilson will throw again.
Oh, come on, Stratton.
On the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Play action. Now Wilson. This is caught inside the 15.
Golly, man.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Here's Chubb on the read option. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, 2nd down. On the option. And he's in. Touchdown.
I thought he was going to get it.
Patriots. Zach Wilson keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Patriots drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like that they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt.
Cut it up, bro. Need to cut it up.
Stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They call it no gain there on the 1st down play. A play fake. Now Young. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now Young.
Oh, got him.
He's going to look deep for more. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Good job, Vince.
David Moore, 43 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
What are you doing? They're pretty conservative. It's for sure ain't gonna happen again.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7.
Hopefully he runs out of time.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their 1st, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half of action. Now Wilson on 1st down.
There we go.
Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Credit the great Michael Strahan with a sack.
He was still
Strahan's
looking
playing
through
lights
his
out.
progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On third down, Wilson.
There we go.
He'll be hit as he
Job,
releases
Strahan.
it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Flushed out right. And he's brought
Job,
down.
baby.
Can't
Job,
do
Carter.
with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They'll run on first down. Holmes. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The longtime Raven, Ed Reed, up from his safety spot to make the play. On second down,
Come on, bro.
it's Holmes. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Looking
First
left
down.
side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Now kick
Now the
field goal,
Ravens
man.
going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Forced out to his left. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Just kick the field goal, man. I'm gonna risk it.
Blankenship's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Man, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Looking deep for Julio. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play.
Damn, we've
But
been
he could
13
not
up right
pull
now.
it in.
13-7.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take
Trying
the
to shoot
advice
that
of Mr.
freaking
Davis.
gap.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards on the tuck and run.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
On first down.
Come on, man. I'm kidding.
Very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Now it's 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw now. Young. He's got Fuller.
Good job,
and past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll run on first down. It's Holmes. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Holmes. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming. On 3rd down, it's Holmes.
Good job, baby.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure.
Oh, come
on. He rifles one incomplete.
That was an interesting look there. Because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Throwing, Young. It's caught. Reception by Holmes. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Ah, come on.
Not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Foxborough. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Now it's Wilson. Drops it off for Chubb. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Wilson.
Come on.
Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England 1st down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Now they return to the ground game, Chubb, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 29-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Here's Chubb on the read option. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Here's Chubb on the read option. He takes it across for the touchdown and then taking the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Young. Here's Fuller with a catch. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. Now Young. Got a man complete. It's Fuller again. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And he'll give it here to his running back.
There we go. That's what we want. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted.
Wow. So many practices we watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there.
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve that advantage that they just got? Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Here's the kick unit now for the Ravens as they'll send this one away. A short kick taken at the 18. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Pats at the line ready to go. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions,
come on, bro. Tackle him.
Gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Here's Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, pick that.
The ball away and it falls incomplete.
What are you doing?
I like
pick
the fact
that.
that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing down
no.
is Wilson. Got his man. That's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones.
That's not what I wanted.
Got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
A gain of 6 there on first. Now there's the timeout, signaled for with 2 seconds to go. And the field goal unit likely trying to send this one to overtime. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
So look at those. Ah, he got it.
Kick is good.
Fuck, we're going overtime.
Well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
A fairly short kick from the 14.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Fighting his way through contact. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
And even 100 yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. First throw in overtime now for Wilson. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water.
Oh, come on, Strahan. Get him sooner.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face. Good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
Oh, you're joking right now. Come on.
It's a first down following a gain of 3. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock.
And hit behind the line.
There we go. What the hell is he doing?
Have got it. And a costly mistake.
Damn.
Just talk so much about
the hell?
security and in overtime so paramount.
Just threw it back.
I wonder if maybe they talk about it too much.
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, it almost became self-fulfilling.
Oh, no way.
Picked off by the Pro Bowl
That's game, bro.
Chancellor. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. And now the Ravens are going to take another timeout. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
Got.
And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights.
Oh, man. It's tough. Alright, man, that's pretty much it, man. I'll probably play tomorrow. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Like my video.